Now, once that is done, we gotta try to catch it with our echo, with echo. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the function pulse in. What pulse in does is you can put 3 inputs. The first one is the location of the pin that it's connected to. The second one is what it's waiting for. And the third one is the timeout of the how long it's gonna wait until to see if something comes back. So the way this whole line works is echo is gonna be waiting for it to turn on. So basically for the signal to bounce back. Once it bounces back, it's gonna wait to see how long the signal is on for. So how long does it take for the whole pulse that you shot out before to come back. So once it goes from high to low, it's gonna stop and it's gonna give you the duration of that, which we're gonna store in this variable. Once it does that, we can use that number to calculate the distance. Now, if by any chance we never receive anything, so the signal never goes high, within this time in microseconds, so if in 5,000 microseconds no signal comes back, pulse in is just gonna end it and move on. If you had nothing here, if I had removed the 5,000, echo would pulse in would go on for an indefinite amount of time, and then eventually it would time out. The problem with that is if you're trying to create a robot that does things quickly, like it's supposed to detect whether it's something's in front of it in quickly before it moves away, you don't want to waste time trying to detect, and so that's why we put a timeout. Once I do that, duration is going to give me how long the signal comes back, and if I divide by 2 specific numbers, I can get the distance in inches or in centimeters. For inches, it's 148. For centimeters, it's 58.2. This is going to give me inches, and this is going to give me centimeters. Now, once I am done, I want to return whatever it is that I want. So for now, I'm going to say I want inches. And I'm going to say our function that we created is going to return distance inch, which is an integer. Alright, so this is our own function, and now I can call it from our boy loop. So we're gonna go back to boy loop, and now in boy loop, we're gonna make a variable called sensor distance, just to make it different from our function, and we're gonna set that equal to our function. Now, as I said before, we made our function so that it took 2 inputs. One of them represents, both of them represent our pins. So the first one is going to be trigger, and the second one is going to be echo. And what that's going to do is it's going to send it, it's going to do this, and then it's going to come back with the number that it figured out. And then I'm going to use that number in order to print it. So we're going to do a serial print just to be able to show what's happening, and you can see real time if the sensor is working. And then just so that I know what it's printing, I am gonna print the little header that says distance, and then I'm gonna print the variable like that. Just make sure you spell it the same. Good. And then I'm gonna delay 500 just because otherwise it would be too fast and it just print a whole bunch of things and it'll be hard to read. Now, one little change I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna make this ln just so that it moves down instead of to the right. So here you have it. So this is what the code would look like. Let's see if it verifies. So let's just quickly save it. Yeah, so that's the end of this tutorial on how to use the ultrasonic. Thank you for watching, and please keep watching. Like and subscribe. There we go. Bye.